Over 7,000 islands make up the Philippines, and we're on a journey to see some of the very best.
It's absolutely gorgeous here.
From the limestone cliffs of Palawan to the bustling night markets of Cebu City, and some of the most beautiful island beaches you will ever find. This is our island hopping story through the Philippines. This week we're in Puerto Princesa on the island of Palawan. Think tropical islands, crystal clear water and dense mangroves.
Safety first.
We'll be getting up close and personal with the local wildlife and of course exploring the famous underground river. So let's explore Puerto Princesa.
Well, straight away, one thing you notice about Palawan is not as crazy busy as Cebu. The roads are not as busy. It's much quieter. Doesn't seem to be as manic. It's a lot more relaxed. First impressions pretty nice. Also seems to be a lot more paths here. I'm not having to walk on the road as much, which is nice. Obviously a lot safer. Still got tuk-tuks on the path though. I'm quite impressed so far. Now the other problem we've got is that the microphones are run out of charge. So if you can't hear us properly, I do apologise, because it is quite noisy out here. Go down there. All the sky spaghetti. Loads of it. There we go, transporting a three-piece suite. Down past the markets. Different types of rice there. Loads of it. Loads of rice. Fruit, dried fish, all the usual stuff. Well, we've headed down to the waterfront just to see what's going on down here. Truck here playing music. There we go, got lots of little food stalls down one side. Nice lit restaurants all the way down the other. The view over the river. It's quite lively down here, but not crazy. Not sort of manic like it was at Cebu. So you've got all these lovely restaurants all the way along the waterfront. Everything from Japanese, Korean, you've got Pizza House, all sorts really, whatever you fancy seems to be here. Got a lovely long promenade along the waterfront here, all bustling with people, but it's not too busy. We need to find something to eat though, I'm a little bit hungry. Let's see what we got here. Seafood. Yeah, I don't like seafood. Right, we've ended up in this this nice little place. Nice murals on the wall. Crocodile. Well, we might have to try some crocodile. Pork barbecue. We'll have a look through this and we'll come back to you once we've chosen something. Right, I've got a nice pork sisig here. Kelly's got barbecue pork with some rice. Nice San Miguel to wash it down with. Going to enjoy this and then have a wander along the promenade. Well, that was a lovely pork sisig, I must say. Did enjoy that. So I was going to enjoy the little walk along by the water and then gradually just find a tuk-tuk, take us back to the hotel because it's getting a bit late now. So it's still buzzing. Definitely the place to come in the evening. Well, good morning. So today we come up to a little place about half an hour up from where we're staying called Honda Bay. And what we decided to do is take a little boat trip across to a place called Cowrie Island, which is a really nice small island, just about 15-minute boat ride away. Really nice beaches, so we're going to go and enjoy that for a few hours. I'm going to take you guys with us. Enjoy the ride.
We hired a private boat for the entire day at only 1,000 pesos. It is such a vibe on the water. You've got these little fishing boats cruising past, mountains in the distance and the sea breeze in your hair. Only 15 minutes later, there it is, Cowrie Island.
Right, well, welcome to Cowrie Island. A little bit of paradise just off the coast of Palawan. That was a nice smooth little trip across. It's like a mill pond. And this island is absolutely stunning. Fine white sand. It is essentially a large sandbar. Sand, you can see through the water as you're coming in. The sand just carries on going out. There's no coral or anything. Nice little tropical island. Paradise. Got volleyball there if you fancy that. Various bars dotted around the this part of the island. The coconut trees. Just come on, they don't fall on your head. Nice cold beer and a room with a view. What more can you ask for? Cheers. Well, I've had worse days. Anyway, while we're here, might as well go for a little swim. That's nice and warm. It's all sandy as well, no coral, nothing sharp. But we're going to enjoy this little swim. I'll leave you to enjoy the views.
Gemma. We're staying in Puerto Princesa. Yeah, and then we go up to El Nido.
Chips and carrots.
Yes. Everywhere you go. Friendly people. Looks like it's getting ready to rain. Coming over pretty dark. Wind's starting to pick up. Well, we've had a nice swim. Lovely warm water. Tiny bit murky, but not too bad. Probably grab another quick drink and then go and find our boat, take us back to the mainland, start making our way back to Puerto Princesa. Yep, here comes the rain. Time to go. Right, we've just come down to a little bar restaurant, just a few properties down from the hotel, called Kinabush, I think that's how you pronounce it, and it's really nice. It's a huge place, they've got 3 separate bars and seating areas. You can sit outside as well, really nicely decorated. A lot of the tables here are reserved, so I do expect they to get very busy, and the reviews online are really good, so we're expecting good things from the food, which we're now waiting on a pina colada. Right, grubs up. We've got some curry, pork sisig, that's what we had last night, it was really nice. Got some sizzling squid, and then we've got some rice there, some cashew nut, spring onions, caramelised onions, steamed rice, a little pot of sauce, don't know what that is, we'll give that a try. Bon appetit! Good morning. And it is an early one today, and that's because we've got to drive right the way across to the other side of Palawan to go and see an underground river. Now, this is quite a popular attraction when you're in this area, and one of the natural wonders of the world as well, so should be good. Got a long drive, go get some breakfast, and then go meet the driver. It's won a few awards, this hotel, highly reviewed. Beds are hard though, it's my only criticism. Alright, quick pit stop. Toilet break, stretch your legs, about an hour and a half in total to get from Puerto Princesa up to the underground river. Nice scenic drive. Well, that's a nice view. Oh, you can hear all the insects in the trees. Right, so before we go to the underground river, we've stopped off at some mangroves. We've got a little paddle boat tour which we opted to do. There's a few different options on this tour that you can do. If you just want to do the underground river, that's fine. So a few of the options you've got is a zip line, you've got the mangrove tour, and what else was there? There was something? Yeah, there's some sort of mountain cave, but we've opted to do the mangrove boat tour because that sounds pretty cool. A lot of different wildlife you can see, there's macaques, there's monitor lizards, different birds and things like that, so should be interesting. Two, 700. 1,000 there, thank you very much. There you go, take that. Got a little boat.
Yes. Morning. Bye. See you.
There's so many insects.
Hello. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Buhay. My name is Jinky. I will be your community guide here, and also Ranji. Welcome here in Sabang Mangrove Paddle Boat. It can grow in the brackish water and also purely salt water and tropical country. We will sing for you our mangrove song. Welcome, my darling.
The little paddle boats just drift through the mangroves. It's super chill, no engines, just the sound of the water, the birds and hundreds of insects, so have the repellent at the ready.
There's a snake just under there.
The mangroves are home to many fish, crabs and local bird life, though fishing and hunting isn't allowed. At night, the trees can literally light up with fireflies. Honestly, it feels like you're floating through a completely different world. Oh, well, that was really good. So it's a mangrove conservation project. The guide was really good. Told us all about the mangroves, how to identify different male, female types. And we saw a monitor lizard, little one. Apparently the larger ones going off into the rainforest once they get so big. Saw some macaques as well jumping around in the trees, little troop of macaques. That was really good. Good fun. And she sung us a good song as well, so 350 pesos each to do that, said earlier, as an add-on to the underground river tour. Can't go wrong really enjoyed that. Right, so to get to the underground river, we've first got to take a small boat further down
to the coast. That takes us to the starting point of the river, and then we take another smaller boat up the river and into the cave. All the boats waiting to take us, so we're just waiting for the guide, sort out the paperwork. It's a beautiful day. It's not too hot actually. Found Palawan to be a bit cooler than Cebu actually. So we're getting one of these boats just off this jetty. Lovely crystal clear water. So we go down there and then right away under that mountain there. So we're only going about 1.5 kilometres in. It does go in a lot more than that, but you do need a special permit to go in further, which we can't do today. So there are a lot of bats in the cave, hence the hat. We've been told specifically not to look up with the mouths open too long, because we may get a mouthful of something not too pleasant. A lot of fun to get on and off of these boats. They hold the boats as tight as they can, but they still move quite a lot. Boat number 21, okay, 21, that's that one over there. Okay, we're off.
It is a mandatory requirement with all of these tours to wear life jackets, but the water, as usual, was calm and crystal clear. The journey takes approximately 8 to 10 minutes with some stunning scenery along the coastline. The worst part of all this is getting off, as they tend to stop short of the beach due to the vast number of boats arriving at the same time, which is something you have to get used to with all of these tours around the Philippines.
We're on the beach ready to go into the cave. We'll get onto another boat obviously to take us in onto the underground river. A couple of pictures to take and then we'll head to the next boat. Safety first. So you've got to wear your hard hat, because some parts of the cave are a bit lower. You've got a lot of stalactites that come down, so we don't want to get hit in the head. Life jacket's still on. We've got a little walk down to the start, the entrance to the cave. There's a little forest, it's quite nice. See a lot of butterflies, big butterflies. Hello. It came out of nowhere. So there are a lot of macaques here, so you've really got to keep your belongings, you know, on you. Watch your hat, your sunglasses. And if they think you've got food, well, you're their new best friend. So just be careful. So we've got a little audio guide to tell us a little bit more about what we're seeing. Yeah.
Okay, helmets and torches at the ready. Heading into this insane underground river system. It's one of the new 7 wonders of nature. The whole thing runs for over 8 kilometres under the mountain before it meets the sea.
A lot of bats flying around. Remember not to look up and keep my mouth closed.
As you float in, look up. Those spiky little things are stalactites. Down below, the stalagmites, like nature's candles trying to meet in the middle. And yeah, keep your mouth closed, there are bats everywhere. So if you feel a drip, let's hope it's just water. The guides love to point out shapes in the rocks, from giant vegetables as a nativity scene, and even the Last Supper and Sharon Stone's bum. Then the showstopper, the cathedral chamber. It's massive. Kill the lights for just a second and it's pitch black. You really feel how alive this cave is, hearing every drip and beat of a bat's wing. We only see a small section of the river, but trust me, it's enough to blow your mind. Truly epic. Definitely a bucket list item.
Okay, everybody. Wait, good morning, ma'am, sir.
Thank you very much.
I'm your cave guide. Tip is GR.
Thank you. Well, just got to get off the boat without falling in. There you go. Thank you. Well, that was really good. Had to stay silent all the way through. Part of the conservation rules, so we weren't allowed to talk. I hope you could see some of that, because it was obviously pitch black, going a kilometre or so underground. It did have some lights with the guide's torch and the camera flashes and stuff on the phone. Oh, that's the exit there. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Let's concentrate, I'm going to get lost. Wild macaques. Camera shy. Oh, so we just found the monitor lizard. Don't want to spook him. Oh yeah, there's one there, right behind the wall. Comes. I know you're going to try and get my GoPro, aren't you? But you're not. No. There's a few monitor lizards knocking around. We've got one there, there's one over there, one over there. There's about 3 or 4 over there. Apparently these are only small ones. Then you've got all these little holes in the ground here. One there, another one just here. They're crabs, apparently. Right, there's a mess for the helmet. Back on a boat, and this one's going to take us back to the main port area where we can get back on the bus. And then we've got got lunch, which is good because we're quite hungry. And then there's a few hours drive back to the hotel. So off we go. Right, straight off the boat, we've got a nice little place here for lunch. El Sabor Seafront Restaurant. Nice buffet lunch all laid on for us. We'll wash our hands before we go in. Bustling place. Everyone coming in off the tours. Oh, what we got? So we got some spring rolls, pork adobo, some rice, pancit noodles, some fried banana. Tried that before. All looks very nice. Yeah, a little puppy. Right, back on the bus and back to the hotel. We'll see you back there. Well, that's it, back to the hotel. It's time we had a shower and a wash up and rest, and then let's go out and find a little bite to eat. I'm too hungry really after that lunch because it was quite nice. So there was quite a lot there. I do find the tours do have some really generous buffet meals, really nice food as well. But we probably will need a little bite to eat by the end of the evening, so we'll see where we end up. Right, we've come into a little place called Shakey's, about 10 minutes from the hotel. Little pizza place, chicken, things, stuff like that. So yeah, we've got some chicken and fries. Kelly's got a pizza, some iced tea on the go, mozzarella sticks, which are almost gone. I've got to say, disappointing. Chicken looks like it's just been chucked in an old deep fat fryer. Fries, I don't know what they were seasoned with, but they're not very nice. Pizza's hardly cooked. It's almost like raw dough. So, sorry Shakey's. Might be coming back. Oh, how about that? Been a big power cut on the island.